Alright, I am on my way to grab some coffee, and I thought I would take you behind the scenes and tell you a bit about the 2 shoot days I was on recently. And these shoots involve a charity musical, a fake security cam, and a piano that we literally light on fire in the rain. So first of all, what was the shoot even for? Well, it's for a charity event called Weihnachten, erleben.
It's this big charity Christmas show in Karlsruhe. Think arena, choir, drama, and crazy stage design.
So this is where Austin comes in. Austin is responsible for video production and the video side of things, and he asked me like if I want to help out in a few videos, and then I naturally said yes, just because we love creating content together. I'll start off with the first shoot, and that was the security cam footage.
So Austin sent me a few photos of the set they'd built. An orange locker, a pinboard, a desk that was actually just a door and legs, and my first reaction was basically,
It's gonna be super cramped.
at the start I had all these big ideas. I was talking about maybe
We can start with the security angle and then kind of establish that they're basically looking at the security feed, and then we switch into normal angles like colored, so you kind of feel like you're in the scene, like it's you're transported through the security feed and then you're in that moment kind of thing, if that makes sense.
Austin told me that like it's playing on the screen while people are acting in front of it. So it's on the monitor like in this Ted Lasso scene. So that obviously wasn't going to work. Then we talked about how real security footage usually looks like very wide, often you see 2 walls and a lot of space. And our set basically gave us one awkward corner.
And have it face down a bit more. But I mean,
what we can
So
do
a lot of the call was just a back and forth and thinking out loud of how do we solve this problem? How do we move stuff around, push things into black, maybe bring in a bit of metal locker so it still feels like a real office, but doesn't look messy on that huge LED wall.
We solved the problem without solving it. Hey! We tried to find a solution for something else and we fixed the actual problem.
And then there's one twist to this. We had to fake fire coming into the room or something burning outside of the room.
Let's use a reflector to bounce the light back. I mean, like, we just put the light on the ground.
Yeah.
We use a reflector to create the slit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's bouncing the light and spreading it. And then we're also using that as like the spot to pump the haze through.
We ended up having the reflector upright and pumped the haze through some door that was just lying around. But in the end, it looked like this. Austin added this TV and some effects to suit the TV. But all in all, I think it turned out good.
Alright. I got my coffee. Where were we? We were at the piano shoot, and the plan there was to basically light a piano on fire and do it in such a way that like we get the whole scene without like, you know, losing the piano, because I mean you can only burn a piano once, right? Once it's burnt up, it's burnt up. It's not like we had a second or third piano that we could use, so we had to be like very careful and strategic in how we film like the flames and how we light it on fire and how we film everything with the rain to be able to then make that work. And it also had to be at night, and then we needed a light to like get moonlight because we wanted, you know, the backlit so you can see the smoke, that you can see the rain.
Do you want to give a quick rundown of what's happening here?
Yes, we're eating snacks right now because we are waiting for the sun to set so that we can light that piano over there on fire. And it's gonna be amazing because we're doing this all for a big old charity musical.
Challenges will be the light, I think, getting the rain to look right, keeping our cameras dry and not getting them wet, and moving fast so we can get our shots in like the short amount of time we have.
What is that, Austin?
This is the detonator.
So what
I'm
happens?
actually strapped with 5,000 tons of TNT.
Tons. It's just casually wearing
C4.
5,000 tons.
Yeah. To be honest, it doesn't look so bad. The camera adds a couple pounds, obviously, but yeah.
It's mainly the TNT though.
Yeah, okay, oh, schade. Okay. Mann!
Austin has been removed with his responsibilities.
He didn't trust me. He didn't trust me.
Once it was dark enough, we started filming the rain scenes with the moonlight lighting from behind, and then bit by bit lit the piano on fire, getting as much coverage as we could, until the piano looked like this. Then the fire department put out the fire, which took surprisingly long. I really didn't expect the fire to be that hard to put out, given that it was only a piano. And in the end, it looked like this.
So I'm very, very happy with the result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this format as well. If you did, hit that like button. If you have any questions or remarks, leave them down in the comments and let me know. And if you want more content like this about me as a filmmaker, my journey, behind the scenes content and stuff that I make for clients, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.